Welcome back to Allison Customs Project Car TV. It's another Tool Bag Tuesday. What I have for you today is, I call them skates. Harbor Freight, Pittsburgh brand calls them a vehicle dolly. I think Summit Racing, when I bought this set, called them car dollies. And I've had this set for probably 10 plus years now. And then I bought this set, maybe 2 years ago from Harbor Freight. They also make kinds that you can just roll up to the tire and then has a jack built in. And those look pretty good. I've looked at some reviews on the Harbor Freight version, and there's a few issues with them, but you know, what it comes down to is if you have something like this to move a vehicle around sideways or at angles or whatever, and you're not having to push it forward and back 50 times to get to move the vehicle, you're going to find they're very useful. Like I said, I've had these a long time, and I don't know if the wheels are just starting to wear out, but there are no bearings in this particular set. It's just an axle with a plastic wheel, and so they roll fine until you get a lot of weight on them. Lighter cars are pretty good on them. Start putting trucks or even the Scout on them, and they don't roll as well. They are an aluminum base, and like I said, those came from Summit Racing. This one is similar. It's just got a solid axle, no bearing in the wheel. I do, for heavier vehicles, I do like these a little better. I like the fact they have a little handle on them, but they are heavier than the aluminum version. Both of them, what I probably need to do is just buy new casters and put under the plates and get casters that are good heavy-duty casters with a bearing in them. However, that's not today. These are rated supposedly for 1,500 pounds a piece. I think these were rated for 1,000 pounds a piece. I use them all the time because I'm a one-man shop and occasionally have some help or whatever, but I'm trying to move vehicles like this from one bay to another for different parts of projects, and they work so well. The bigger the wheel, the better. Like you get a crack in the sidewalk here where there's a seam, it'll roll over them. We've all at one time or another tried to put a jack under the differential and then try and move the vehicle sideways, and it can be done, but it is a lot of work. Versus you can pick that same vehicle up with your jack, slide one of these dollies under each wheel. You put this one on the other side, and then one person can move this vehicle wherever you need it. Doesn't mean it's super easy, just makes it a lot easier. It's definitely more doable. So if you don't have a set, if you've been considering buying a set, yes, I would like the ones that go in around the tire and jack it up, but they're very expensive, whereas you can buy 4 of these. I think they usually get sold in pairs, but you buy 4 of these and you're out less than $100. And they work very well on concrete. So that's it. That's what I have for you today. Either look at the Harbor Freight Pittsburgh, which are actually kind of my favorites for the heavier vehicles, or like these came from Summit Racing. They don't really have any kind of brand on them, but I'll see if I can't find you something similar. I'll put links in the description to whatever I can find for you. Please like and subscribe, hit that bell for notification, all the YouTube stuff, and I'll see you again next time on Tool Bag Tuesday.